Hello guys, welcome back. I looked at Loki today and I said, in the years we've been on YouTube, I said, I honestly think we have run out of ideas for the channel. I said, I think we've said everything we could say. And it's just having one of those days. So we decided that after years and years of being on YouTube, we're going to do something a little different for you and tell you Lokean horror stories. I'm just going to make these up as we go along in case you haven't realized. So these are not real, these are just being made up. And the first one is about our favorite little fox. The little fox who played too many video games. Oh no. We've been trying this for a while. I swear I didn't take anything and I'm not high or anything like that. So, once upon a time, there was a little fox who loved to play video games. And he knew one witch in particular, and every time he could get a video game from her, he would. And after a while, he'd gotten far too many games, and the witch told him, "No more games, Loki, until you play your entire collection." And there was a sale on Steam, and the little fox really wanted a new set of pinball tables, and she told him, "No. Look at everything you asked me for yesterday, and you were sure those were the last games you needed? No." So she said, "If you can play all your video games before the sale ends, you can have the game, but you have to play them all, and I have to be able to prove it." He went, "Okay." So he sat down with his little bag of chips and his little sody pop, and he started to play his video games. And since he's a god and a fox, he went super fast. "Ha!" he said, "This is fun." And he played and he played, and the witch went to bed, and she shook her head because it was getting pretty late. And it went past 10, and then it went past 11, and then it went past the witching hour. And the little fox was still playing, and he looked down and he said, "I'm all out of chips. I'm all out of sody pop." So he paused his final game, and he ran to the kitchen, and he got chips and sody pop, and he went back, and he sat down, and the power went out. "Uh-oh, wasn't me for once," little fox said. And it wasn't him at once. The power had gone out, and the fox could hear thump, thump, thump in the basement. "Ha!" said the fox. "It's like I'm in a scary story. I don't like this at all." And he decided he would go and he would close the door to the basement, and he put something against it, and he goes, "There." And he went back and he sat down in his wee little beanbag and he waited for the power to come on. Thump, thump, thump on the basement stairs. "No," said the fox. And he decided he would maybe eat his chips and drink his sody pop while waiting for the power to come back on. And the power came back on right at that second, and the fox went, "Huh." And he went back to his game, and he was playing his game, and the power went out a second time. "No, I lost my game," said the fox. And he heard creak as the basement door opened, and thump, thump, thump at the top of the stairs. "No," said the fox, and he zipped under the beanbag, and he figured, if I can't see whatever that is, it can't see me. And then he heard thump, thump, thump right beside the beanbag. "No," said the little fox, and the beanbag was lifted up, and there was Fenrir, all happy to see his dad. "What do you think I would do to you?" I really wasn't sure. I thought I was toast. So yeah, there you go. There's the idea of it. I got do another one. Okay, let me have a drink. Let me think of something. Okay. We should pick on your brother. He goes, "No, pick on the Lokean, pick on yourself." Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll pick on the witch this time. Okay, so once there was a witch who ran a YouTube channel about Loki, and she was a Lokean. And one day she had a fight with Loki. I got, and she decided this is it. I'm packing my little witch bag and I'm going to go live out in the woods for a couple days. It wasn't much of a plan, but she wasn't known for thinking things through. I got, yeah. And she packed her bag, she packed her backpack, she packed a bunch of trail food in it, and she walked to the park and she went to the woods. And she was so mad, she said, yeah, I'm gonna stay out here forever. And then, as night fell, it got colder and colder. She was still mad, though. Even when she started to hear the coyotes howl, yip, 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 boo, she would hear the coyotes. And she said, oh, those are just coyotes. And so she laid out this little sleeping bag thing she had made up for herself, and she laid down. She knew she hadn't thought this through, but she heard the coyotes come closer. Yip, 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 woo! And then she heard a bear growl. And she got really still because she couldn't remember if they had black bears or brown bears. And then she thought, well, if I hear that bear growl again, I'll just get up and do something. And Loki goes, do what? She's out there with nothing at all. Tough luck for you, lady. And she heard a voice calling her name. Where are you? The voice called. And she figured it was Loki, and she was still mad at him, so she didn't answer. The voice came closer. Where are you? And she still wouldn't answer because she was sure it was Loki. And then the voice was right on top of her. I found you! And she thought it was Loki, so she popped right up and she took her pillow that just appeared in the story and she smacked him in the face. And it was the old man, and no one ever heard from the witch again. I thought that was awesome. These are the worst stories ever. We're gonna tank the channel. I got do one more, do one more, do one more. Okay, three. Okay, three. And I swear, guys, I am not drunk. I didn't do anything before I started this. We just needed a break from the norm. Look, guys, welcome back. Okay, so I am sorry we have a jump cut here, but somebody was getting a little too excited. And he's shouting story ideas from the back. So, okay, you asked for it, you're gonna get it. The little fox decided to go out one night. One dark and spooky night, because it's a Lokean channel or cheesy. And the little fox went out into the woods. The same woods that the witch disappeared in. Ooh. And he walked further and further into the woods, and he could hear chanting. And he said, must be witches. Witches like me. I'm gonna go see 'em. So he scampered towards the sound of the chanting, but as he got closer he could make out the words. We want to see the manager. We want to see the manager. And the little fox tried to slide to a stop, but he stepped on a twig and it snapped. And all of a sudden he was grabbed from behind and he was taken into the circle of chanting women, all wearing robes and having their heads covered. But the little fox knew where he was, and he shivered in fright, for he'd found the cult of the Karens. Yeah. And the lead Karen, the mega boss Karen you face after you fight all the rest, said, what are you doing, little fox? Why are you spying on our sacred Karen rituals? I want to speak to the manager. And at that, Loki became the god of the Karens. My God, that really is scary. Stop it, stop it. So, we hope you guys have enjoyed these. We just needed a break, guys. We've been doing the channel for years, doing the same old every day. We probably just ruined our channel doing this, but we don't care. We hope you guys like what you see. If you like what you see, Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later. Bye bye.